Good morning, Lolo.
Good morning, Jay.
We're gonna wait a few minutes for your friends.
Yes, Jay.
How's your exam yesterday?
And pretty easy, Jay.
Really? Oh, that's a nice one. Alvin, how about you?
I'm pretty fine. It's not easy, not difficult.
Okay. Chu? How about you guys?
I'm not sure this yet, but it's okay for me.
Oh, it's okay for you. That sounds great. We're gonna go to Global English Course Book 9. We've already, have we finished reading the passage on page number 10? About the twins reunited. Have we finished about this?
Yeah, Jay.
No, not so.
Yes? Then let's go to exercise 2. Have all of you guys finished reading this passage?
Yes.
Then let's go to 2. Exercise 2 under it. The story originally appeared with the 3 bullet points below the headline. The bullet points summarize the story. This is the feature of some online news reporting. Read the story and complete the 3 points.
Oh, so can you repeat it again? I want to get the books.
This one, Global 9,
Yeah. Yes,
course
sir.
book, page number 10.
Okay.
We are going to exercise 2. Exercise 1, reading the passage is already finished previous class, right? In the previous class. So we're going to go to exercise 2. So here there are 2. I'm going to cover a little more about the reading. So this is about the twins, right? The story about twins. Where were they born? Where were they born?
South Korea.
Yes, in South Korea. And they were separated by the time they were adopted, right? So for the Anai's body, so she was brought up by the family from the Berries, and future man was brought up by New Jersey family. So they were apart. In fact, they don't know they have twins. Okay, and in what way they reunited again?
So like on social media, Facebook.
Yes.
I even have the books, like of this.
Yes, and how do they know they are the twins after how many years later they know they are the twins?
So like they have a lot in common,
Yes,
and they look alike, and they have very similar manners and behaviors.
yes, yes, yes. One of them is an actress in America, maybe American some series. She is not very famous one, but she got like based on this twin story, they have a documentary about them, and then one of them is an actress, but not very famous one. Okay, so after like 1 year later of their friendship, they check the DNA, they diagnose and then they do the DNA test, and they know that they were the identical twins. Okay, so here in exercise 2, these stories originally appear with the 3 bullet points below the headline. The bullet points summarize the story. This is the feature of some online news reporting. Read the story and complete the 3 points. Anna's Body and Samantha Fuderman were born and adopted by blah blah blah. And 2, Anais grew up in somewhere and Samantha grew up in somewhere. They got in touch with one another after something. Okay, so you're gonna have to complete these 3 points in your notebook, okay? So you just say 1 and maybe Anna's Body were and Samantha were born in where? Where did they born?
South Korea.
Yeah, where were they born? South Korea. Okay, and how they were adopted by like different families, right?
So how do you pronounce the A names? Anasia? Anas?
Oh, this is Anais
Oh. So Anais
body.
was raised in Paris, and Huderman was raised in New Jersey.
Yes. Okay, so this is showing the 3 bullets showing the the point of the summary about the article. So I guess, but in this unit we're not gonna learn about the summarizing the passage, but maybe next unit if there is no summarizing the passage, I will teach you how you summarize the passage because it is a part of the language art you have to know. Okay, let's see page number 11. Page number 11, Global Cosmos 9, page number 11. Exercise 4. You already know about the place of birth, and as a child they lived in where? You've already know. Okay, how about the job or studying?
One is an actress and another one is a.
Yes. Anais is studying.
Also, another is like studying fashion design in London.
Yes. And then Samantha is an actress. What is their first language?
So Anais is English and Samantha would be French.
Yes, Anais is English because she lives in New Jersey. Oh no, she lives in Paris. So she lives in Paris.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so she lives in Paris. I think Anais' first language will be French.
Yes,
French.
sir.
Samantha is live in New Jersey, so probably English.
Oh yeah, sure. I mistook the two.
Yes. How about their likes? You will see in the last passage, like second column, last passage, you will see Anais and Samantha met for the first time in London and realized that how much they have in common. They look alike, they have similar mannerism, but they share same interests. Both of them are interested in arts, and they have the same favorite TV programs. So they like they have the same favorite TV program, so they like and they hate cock carols, and neither of them like getting up early. I know about the dislikes. They don't like getting up early, and they like the same TV program, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a minute. I think a minute is much. 30 seconds. Please fill the blank by using both of, each other, one other, either of, neither of, or like appropriate ones. Exercise 5. You will see 1 to 6. There is a blank. You have to fill the blanks by using either of, or neither of, both of, or each other on the left column. You see? On the right column. Yes. So I'm gonna fill out for you guys. For number 1, for example. Number 1, we blank live in Amen. So this will be we both, right? We both live in Amen. Okay. So 2 to 6 is yours. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Do it quick. Yeah, looks like that's all.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Tell me about number 2 blank.
Oh, so the number 2 answer is both of. Both of us live in Amman.
Okay, great. Ling,
Yes, Chair.
have you already filled the blanks?
Like Amstrad is number 5.
So number 3, what did you fill?
I think both of.
Okay, both off. Talia, how about you, Talia?
Teacher, I forgot that book at home. I'm just listening right now.
Okay. So you're commuting every day from home to somewhere?
Yes,
Okay. Agam, how about you? Number 3.
Yes, both.
Okay, just both, right? Because we got my Carson and I. So we don't need of. We use of only when we combine 2 pronouns, one into one. Okay, number 4. Nyazo, number 4, what did you feel? Number 4. Is he there? What? Yeah, why no? Hello. Number 4.
And each other.
Number 4,
Each other.
Each other. Okay, each other yare, one other yare. Hope 5. 5. ဒါတိပြီးသားမလို့ချင်းကမပြောတော့တာနော်ဒီဥစ္စာ global 8မှာတင်ပြီးသားနော်
Neither of.
5 is neither of. Hope how about number 6? We've got a cousin in Canada and one in France, but we've never met. Go.
Neither of.
ဒီချက်တော့ဒီမှာ neither of ထဲလို့မရဘူးဘာဖြစ်လို့ neither ကဒီချက်တော့မှာကဒီ negative sense ပါပြီးသားဒါပေမဲ့ဒီချက်တော့ဒီမှာ never ကြီးပါထားတယ်ဆိုတော့ဒါဘာထည့်မလဲ
Any じゃ
any ကြတော့ any ကမှန်တော့မှန်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ teacher any of လို့တော့ပြောလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီနေရာမှာ any ကသူပေးထားတယ်မှာမပါဘူးလေ
say either of
Yeah.
ဟုတ်တယ်သူလည်းပါပြောမလို့သမီး
Either of လို့ပြောတာချင်း
ဟုတ်တယ်မှန်နော် for က one another နေရာအကုန်ဖြေနိုင်ကြရစို့စစ်ကြည့်ပါဦးမယ်စားကောင်းပြောရလားမသိဘူးနိုင်ပါပါနော်တချို့ revision တွေလည်းပြန်ထားရဆိုတော့လေနေ့တော့ကလေတချို့တွေနောက်ကြရနော်ထပ်တော့အတူတူထပ်ကြရပဲညီခန့်တို့နည်းနည်းနောက်ကြတာ9နိုင်စာမသိဘူးလားတချို့အရှင်းနေရတွေကမဆိုလို့ပြောထားတာလေ
Okay. မီးပြတ်နေတယ်
ဩမိပြနေလို့လားအဲ့မြမေကွန်းလေးပါလေးယူထားလိုက်တာဖွင့်ပြီးတော့ Viber မှာပို့ထားတာတခါကြောက်ရှင်အဲ့လိုဆောင်းမွေးနေပါရင်များတကယ်လို့ရှိခဲ့မို့လာဘတ်ဒီပါထက်ရှိမှဆိုလို့ရှင်လဲကျတို့နိုင်ပြီးလို့ရှင်လဲစေအောင်ပါလို့ဆိုအဲ့ခါကြလို့ရှင်လေဟိုတချက်အမြဲတမ်းကြိုပြီးတော့တရက်ပြောတယ် surprise မလုပ်ဘူးနော်ဘာလို့ဆိုတော့တချို့ဒီချက်နဲ့စာတင်တဲ့အချိန်မှာမမီလိုက်တာပဲဖြစ်ဗီဒီယိုပြန်မကြည့်ရတာပဲဖြစ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုတော့မသိမှာဆိုလို့တခါရဲမနက်ဖြန်ပဲဆောင်းဝဲရှိရဆိုရင်ရှိရအကြောင်းချက်ပြောရနော်အဲ့ဒါလေးချက်ကြည့်ပြီး instruction တွေပြောတာမျိုးရှိဟုတ်ပြီဒါဆိုရင်ကျတို့ both of တို့ both ဆို neither တို့ each other one another မှာဒီထဲမှာ one another နဲ့ each other ပဲကျတို့မသိရပါဘူးအဲ့ဒါအတူတူပဲအဓိပ္ပာယ်อ่ะနော်အဲ့ each other တို့ဘာလို့ကကြာကျတို့က place အရာနေရာအရာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီကျတို့ကဘာမှထည့်လဲဆိုတော့ sentence ရဲ့သူနဲ့ဘယ်လိုလဲ verb ပြီးသွားမှထည့်တာများတယ်ပေါ့နော် verb ပြီးသွားမှထည့်များတယ်မဟုတ် verb ပြီးသွားမှပဲထည့်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒါတခုသတိထားမယ် either of တို့ neither of တို့ကတော့ကျတို့အရှိဆုံးမှာတို့ပြီးတော့ခါ verb noun နဲ့ကပ်ရက်ရှိတယ်နော် noun နဲ့ကပ်ရက်ရှိမယ်အဲ့ဒါကချက်တင်ပြီးသားဆိုတော့အရှိမလည်းပြန်အောင်နှွေးထားပြီးသားဆိုတော့ထည့်ထားလိုက်တော့နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီလောက်မပတ်ရှိလို့ Okay, let's go to page number 12. Page number 12 ပြေးပါရအောင် well done အဲ့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဗာလေးလဲဆိုရှင် I'm sorry နောက်တစ်ခုကဗာလဲ phone လေးမှာဗာလဲ message လေးချန်ထားခဲ့နော်နောက်တစ်ခုက congratulations တဲ့တောင်းဖို့ရှိတယ် When do people congratulate others, apologize or complain? Give examples. Okay. So I will start with the first question. When do people congratulate others? When do people congratulate others?
じゃあ when they have achievement
Yes. When we have achievement on something. Okay. So when do you usually say I'm sorry?
when I make a mistake or something like that.
Okay.
Sometimes like I
Mhm.
forgot to switch off the bedroom light and my daddy scold me.
Okay.
Then I always say I'm sorry. I will switch off them later.
Yeah.
I never do that.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. So you say sorry on your mistakes sometimes. Okay.
Yes.
How about you? When do you usually say sorry or apologize to somebody?
When I make a mistake,
Mhm.
for example, like after I finish like eating lunch or something like that, I have a lunch or something like that. I need to wash my plate, and then
Mhm.
I didn't wash my plate. Leave
Yes.
it there. Yeah. Then yeah, I apologize to
time.
my mom. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nito, how about you? When do you usually say sorry?
If I did like a big mistake, I usually say
Usually say sorry. It has to be a big mistake.
Yes.
Okay, I say sorry in some conditions. For example, I say sorry when I do the mistakes, or I say sorry. What? I say sorry when I feel like somebody lost something. Okay, for example, they lost their purse or they lost their watch or something, and I say sorry.
Like find the meaning of you feel sorrow for them.
Yes, I feel sorry for somebody lost. And okay, the neighbors have been complaining about your music. You see, number 2 is complain. The neighbors have been complaining about your music. Please keep the volume down or use your headphone. So this is a message from your mom or from a mother. Let me go one. Have you ever been complained by someone? Let me go. Have you ever been complained by someone? Like your music is too loud, or you have to turn down the volume, or you just hang out with your friend for a long time in a day or something, and your parents or your sisters or somebody at your home, in your home.
No.
No? Really?
Yeah.
Mistake ကင်းစင်ပြောပြောရှင်ပေါ့ဒါမျိုးကိုက mistake မရှိဘူးကိုပလိန်ဒီခါမတက်ခံမှာအတက်မခံဘူးပေါ့ညစော how about you ညစော
Oh, so like one time I clearly remember, we were like in a hotel with my 2 little brothers. We shouted and screamed the whole night. We played on the beds, and like
Yes.
the other guests were like really not so happy about this, and like they
Yes.
complained it to my parents. Yeah.
I see. Okay. So, Lynn, have you ever been congratulated by somebody?
Maybe there's once or twice, but I just don't remember.
You just don't remember.
Yeah.
How about the complaint?
Complaints, yeah, nearly every single day. Like I'm playing the music really loud on my TV, and my dad is like, yeah.
Yes, that's the problem between the teenage and the older people.
Like
They
don't be
cannot
too
stand.
long on your phone.
Yeah.
Anything else like that.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever been congratulated by somebody?
Yes, my parents if I pass the exam with good marks.
Mm. Yes. Talia, how about you?
Yes, when I get the good grades, I was congratulated by my parents.
Okay. A. Have you ever complained? Have you ever been complained by somebody?
Yes. Every time.
What was the case physically?
Yeah, my brother asked me to, or when I come his room, please close the door back. He always said, but I don't do that every time.
Yes, you're like my little nephew. My little nephew always open my door, and he always leave it open. Okay, let's go to lesson. We will skip a part listening to for a while, and we're gonna go to the use of object reporting verbs. Do you see use of English reporting verbs? As reporting verbs is a little different from what we know. It's a kind of a different structure. So number 1 is there are 3 buttons. You will see 3 patterns. Here. Right. First one is verb plus object to plus infinitive. Next one is verb plus ing form. The last pattern is verb plus object, preposition plus ing form. So 3 patterns. And so for this explanation, here is the tip. 2 plus infinitive. So 2 plus infinitive like the reporting verbs. Reporting verbs here by Shile solution. Agree. Agree to, promise to, refuse to. No? You are not quite ing follow load it. ing number like that. Sorry, Jaro. File solution. Reporting verbs here. Recommend to deny. No? Recommend to deny. No? You are a comma. Not quite Jaro. Reporting verbs which are followed by preposition and ing. Preposition and ing like no? No, bina to put them. I had Jaro. File. Accused. Blame to insist. Oh, let's see the example about verb plus object to plus verb infinitive. We usually use with the reporting verb agree, decide, promise, and refuse. But I don't say only those verbs. Okay, so usually they are used. She offered to carry his shopping. She offered to carry his shopping. He reminded her to take her sport kit to school. He reminded her to take her sport kit to school. Here is 2 plus verb infinitive. 2 plus verb infinitive. In front of it is there is an object. Sometimes there will be object, sometimes there won't be object. Okay. Or just verb တစ်ခါတလေကြာရင် y ကွင်းလေးနဲ့ပါတယ်ဆိုတော့တစ်ခါလေးပါတယ်တစ်ခါလေးမပါဘူးပေါ့ဟုတ်လားအဲ့တော့ verb object ပါတယ်ပြီးရင် 2 plus verb infinitive တွေအဲ့တော့အဲ့ဥစ္စာတွေကဘယ်နေရာမှာဘယ်လိုဟာမျိုးလဲဆိုရင်တဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာဆိုရင်ဗာပြောတာ she offered to carry his shopping သူရဲ့ shopping သူဈေးဝယ်လာတွေကိုကိုတည်ပေးဖို့အတွက် offer လုပ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ 2 plus verb infinitive နဲ့သုံးတယ်နော် to carry ဟုတ်တယ်နော်နောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့ he reminded her to take her sports kit to school အဲ့တော့သူ့ကိုတတိပေးရဆိုတော့ကျွန်တော်ဒီနေရာမှာဆိုရင် her ထည့်ထားတယ် object ထည့်ထားအောင်နော်အဲ့တော့တစ်ခါတလေကြာရင် object ပါတတ်တယ်တစ်ခါကျရင် object မပါဘူးသူ့ရဲ့ပုံစံ 2 plus infinitive form ပဲနောက်တစ်ခုကကြတော့ ing form မှာဆို he suggested going to a restaurant အဲ့တော့သူက restaurant ကိုသွားဖို့အတွက် suggested လုပ်တယ် he suggested ဒီမှာတချို့ going to မှာအမှဆို going ဆိုတော့ ing form နဲ့ရေးထားတာเนาะ he suggested doing the homework regularly အဲ့ဒါကိုမှန်လုပ်ဖို့အတွက်သူ suggest လုပ်တယ်ဟုတ်လားဒါမျိုးဆိုလည်းတချို့က ing form နဲ့ရေးထားတာเนาะအဲ့တော့ suggested ရဲ့အနောက်မှာ ing form suggest ရဲ့အနောက်မှာ ing form နဲ့ရေးထားတယ်ပြီးရင်ဒါကြောင့်တချို့ suggested လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ဒါက recommend လုပ်တာဒါမှမဟုတ်လို့ရှိရင်ဒီလိုဘာလုပ်ခိုင်းတာအဓိက recommend လုပ်တာဒါမှမဟုတ် one လုပ်တာပေါ့နော်သတိပေးတာနောက်တစ်ခါကျတော့ verb object plus preposition ing သူကကျတော့ preposition ပါလာတာပေါ့နော် preposition ပါတဲ့ဟာလေးကသတိထားရတယ်ဘာဖြစ်လို့လဲဆိုတော့ preposition တွေအများကြီးပဲဒီချက်တစ်ခေါက် use of English မှာတော့မှာပဲဒီတစ်ခေါက်တည်းမှာတော့ထည့်ပြီးမိထားရှိရနော်သမီးတို့ဒါတော့သင်ထားပြီးသားတွေကWe apologized for making a lot of noise. အဲ့တော့ apologize ကို for နဲ့တွဲပြီးတော့မှဗာလဲ preposition ပါပြီးတော့မှ ing ထည့်ပြီးရေးထားပါနော် He congratulated her on doing so well in her exam. He forgave him for taking his bike without telling him. လို့ဟာလေးရှိမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီချေတို့ဒီမှာရေးထားတဲ့ပုံစံကိုကြည့်ကြည့်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် apologize ဆိုရင်ချေတို့ဘာနဲ့တွဲလိုက်လဲ for နဲ့တွဲတယ် congratulated ဆိုရင် on နဲ့တွဲပြီးတော့ forgive ဆိုရင် for နဲ့တွဲအနောက်မှာကျတော့ verb ကအဓိကချေတို့လုပ်တဲ့ action verb ကတော့ apologize ပေါ့နော်သူ့ရဲ့အနောက်မှာရှိတဲ့ action ကကြတော့တကယ်သူလုပ်တဲ့ action မဟုတ်လားအဲ့ action ကတော့ making တို့ doing တို့ taking တို့ကသူ့ရဲ့ action ပေါ့နော် okay ဒါလေးကိုရမယ်လို့မျှော်လင့်ပါတယ်မရှင်းတာရှိလားဒီထဲမှာ Is there anything else
No,
not clear with okay
your explanation was too good, Chair. There wasn't a single thing I didn't understand, Chair.
what is it
Chair, your explanation was too good there, Chair. There wasn't a single thing I didn't understand.
wow yes you are that good okay that's why you're not good on it use the above given to the report what each person said Tom Laniပြောတယ် I know I didn't do well in the exam but I will try harder next time use promise ကျွန်တော် promise နဲ့သုံးပေးပါ shall promise က you have to like promise there is no preposition for promise right Tom promise just to promise sorry is to try is a form right it's a format to plus verb infinitive format Tom promise to try harder next time some of you guys by the way some of you guys promise to try harder next time in your previous exam right this is the next time I will check it whether you keep your promise or not okay Mrs. Bennett can I make you a sandwich Alex so this is offer so from the Mrs. Bennett can you keep on the sentence Mrs. Bennett offer တော့ရမယ် offer ပြီးတော့ Alex Alex object ကဒီထဲမှာထည့်လိုက်မယ်နော် to make ဒီမှာ ls မထည့်လိုက်ရတယ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာဥပမာထည့်လို့ရသေးတယ်နော် offer to make him ls a sandwichဒီမှာ offer ကို proposition ခံထားသေးလားအရှိမတော့ကဘာမခံထားအောင်နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်ဒီနေရာမှာ can I make ဆိုတော့ဒီတိုင်းပဲရေးလိုက်လို့ရတယ်နော်ဒီတိုင်းပဲရေးလိုက်လို့ရတယ် verb က verb တဲ့ tense ကိုကြည့်လိုက်တော့ကျတော့ can I make လို့ပြောထားတယ်ဖြစ်တဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ချက် offer မှာ ed မထည့်ထားအောင်နော် okay now တစ်ခုကကြတော့ look come and play football Hugo so Hugo Hugo so SUE ဖြစ်မှာနော် Hugo no I'm not I am going to finish the crossword first use insist ကိုချက်လို့သုံးပြရမယ် insist ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီချက်လို့ဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင် I'm going to so insist က insist ပဲဖြစ်နော် insist insist ကကြတော့ဒီချက်လို့ဘာနဲ့ပြောမလဲဆိုတော့ insist မှာလည်းချက်လို့ဘာမှမပါဘူးနော် preposition ထည့်စရာမလိုဘူး we go insist to play football ဟုတ်တယ်နော်သူကဒီကျတော့ football ကစားတာကိုမလုပ်ဘူးသူမလုပ်သေးဘူးဆိုပြီးတော့သူပြန်ငင်းတာနော်
teacher play ပေါင်းတာမှာ
Thank you. Soraya, you took my mobile phone. So Soraya's sister. I didn't. That's why accused guy, no? Soraya accused her sister. Her sister taking her mobile phone. I didn't, no? အဲ့ဒါက accuse ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုက ing form နဲ့ဖြစ်မှာနော်အဲ့မှာတွေ့လားမသိဘူး ဒီနေရာမှာ accuse ရဲ့အနောက်မှာတစ်ခုပါအောင်ပေါ်ပါမယ်နော် accuse ကကြတော့ for မဟုတ် accuse ဆို on ဖြစ်မှာ accuse on နော် accuse her sister on taking her mobile phone အဲ့တော့ accuse ကတော့ကျတော့ထည့်ရမယ် reported verb အနောက်မှာပေးထားတဲ့ဥစ္စာက taking နဲ့ဖြစ်လိမ့်မယ်နော်ကျတော့ခုနကတော့ point လေးမှာပြထားပြီးသားနော် accuse ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် ing နဲ့တော့ preposition ing နော် 5 Mom, don't forget to switch the lights on before you go to bed. That's when you got reminded. Mom, remind. So you just give about remind us or yeah. Remind us about yeah. Remind bala di yama.
Verb infinitive.
How dare verb infinitive, no? 2. ဘာဖြစ်မလဲဒီမှာဆိုရင် switch ဖြစ်မှာပေါ့ to switch the lights off or you go to bed. ဒီမှာဒီချက်လို့ object ကထည့်ရမှာလားမထည့်ရဘူးဒီမှာ object ပါလားကျတို့အပေါ်ကစာကြောင်မှာ object ပါလားပါတယ်နော် anita လေအဲ့တော့ reminded anita ထည့်ရမှာ object ပိုင်းထည့်ပေးမယ်နော်ဒီမှာဒီချက်တစ်ခုပြောဖို့ကြံသေးတယ်သူပေးထားတဲ့ reported speech verb တွေကိုလေကျတို့ပတ်ဟိုနဲ့ပဲ past tense နဲ့ပဲရေးပေးရမယ်နော်အဲ့ဒီခုဒီချက်မှာလုပ်ဖို့ကြံသေးတယ် offered ရတယ်သူဘာပဲပေးထားဒီချက်တို့က ed verb 2လေးနဲ့ရေးပေးရ insisted accused ကရတယ် reminded အဲ့တော့ဒီဥစ္စာကို exercise လေးနည်းနည်းလေးလုပ်ကြည့်လိုက်အဲ့ဆိုပို့ပြီးတော့အဆင်ပြေသွားလိမ့်မယ်နော်ခုတော့နည်းနည်းလဲတဲလေးဖြစ်နေလိမ့်ဒီနားမှာလေဆိုတော့ exercise Page number 9. Page number 9 မှာရှိတယ် exercise 2. Do you see? There are 9 questions. And what you have to notice, they gave is your workbook, Global 9 workbook, page number 9. Exercise 2. There is the whole page is exercise 2. So there will be 1 to 9. Number 2 ma nakura ba no. Ede ma detail 1 to 4 လေးပဲအရင်လုပ်ပေးပါ 1 to 4. Read the text in the speech below and report that people said using the verbs in the box in exercise 1. Exercise 1 မှာပြောထားတဲ့ဥစ္စာနဲ့သုံးမယ်။အဲ့တော့ exercise 1ကိုအရင်လုပ်ရမှာပေါ့နော်။အဲ့တော့အရင်လုပ်ရမယ်ဆိုတော့ exercise 1ကိုတစ်ချက်ကြည့်ပေးပါအောင်။ Well done. Use the word in the table to write the complete verb phrases. Use the off network. ဒီမှာ accuse ကိုဘာနဲ့တွဲထားလဲ on နဲ့တွဲထားနော်။ဟောဒီဟာလေးတစ်ချက်လောက်ပြင်ပေးပါကျွန်တော် accuse က off နဲ့တွဲရအောင် accuse off. Accuse က off. ဟုတ်ပြီဒါဆိုရင်ဒီချက်ကိုလေgroup ဖွဲ့လို့ရတယ်နော် 1 2 ရမယ်အဲ့ဒီချက် group ဖွဲ့လိုက်မယ်နော် group ဖွဲ့ပြီးတော့ဒီချက်ကိုဘာလေးရှာပေးရမလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီမှာပြောထားတဲ့ proposition တွဲတဲ့ verb တွေရှိတယ်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ proposition တွဲတဲ့ verb တွေရှိတယ် proposition ကိုမှဒီချက်တို့ကဘာနဲ့တွဲရရှိလဲဆိုလို့ရှိရင် infinitive နဲ့တွဲရရှိရယ် ing နဲ့တွဲရရှိရယ်နော်ပြီးတော့ရင် proposition လုံးဝမထည့်တဲ့ reported verb တွေရှိရယ်အဲ့ဥစ္စာတွေကိုရှာပေးပါနော်breakout room ထားလိုက်မယ်အောင်ကောင်းရယ်လုံးလုံးရယ်လင်းရယ်တစ်ခွက်room 2မှာဆိုရင် A ရယ်စုလဲရယ်ဒါမင်းကိုကိုရယ်တစ်ခွက် room 3မှာ Elvin ရယ်ညီခန့်ရယ်တက်ခါရယ်တစ်ခွက် room 5မှာကြတော့နေထွန်းနဲ့ညစောနဲ့တစ်ခွက်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ဒီချက်တို့ room 1ကကြတော့ဘာရှာပြရမလဲဆိုရှင်လေဒီချက်ကိုဒီမှာ example ပေးထားတာတခုရှိရယ် number 1ဆိုဒီမှာ accuse someone of doing something ပေးတာအဲ့မှာဆိုရင်အပေါ်မှာ accuse ပေးထားတယ်ဒီမှာ someone ပေးထားတယ် someone ကတခါတလေ object ကပါခြင်းလည်းပါမယ်မပါခြင်းလည်းမပါဘူးเนาะအဲ့ဒါထားလိုက်ပြီးသွားရင်ဒီချက်တို့ off နဲ့တွဲတဲ့ဥစ္စာအဲ့တော့သူ့ရဲ့ accuse ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်ဘာ preposition နဲ့တွဲလဲဆိုတာရှာပေးမယ်ဟုတ်လားပြီးရင် doing something အဲ့တော့ချက် doing something နေရာမှာလေဒီချက်ကိုကြိုက်တဲ့ example sentence တွေတခုထည့်ပြီးပေါ့ဥပမာဆိုရှင် Mama accused of taking her phone ဟုတ်လားဒါပေမဲ့ Mama accused ဘယ်လိုလဲဆိုတော့မှ Mama accused her sister of taking her phone အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးဒီချက်တို့ sentence လေးဖွဲ့တာပါလုပ်ပေးမယ်နော်ပထမတစ်ခုက preposition သူနဲ့တွဲတဲ့ preposition ရှာတဲ့ဟာရှိမယ်ပြီးသွားရင် sentence ဖွဲ့ရတာမျိုးရှိတယ်ဘယ်လိုဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့လိုပုံစံရှိမယ်ရလားမသိဘူးအဲ့ဒီချက် number တွေခွဲပေးလိုက်မယ်နော် group room 1က1 to 5ရှာ room 1ကအောင်ကောင်းရယ်လင်းရယ်လုံးလုံးရယ်1 to 5 room 2က A ရယ်စုလဲနှစ်ယောက်ပဲကျန်တော့တယောက်ကပဲဟွာ A ရယ်စုလဲပဲကျန်တော့ရယ်နော်အဲ့နှစ်ယောက်ကကြတော့ချက်ကို6 to 9ရှာပေးပါပြီးရင် room 3က room 3ကကြတော့ Alvin ရဲ့ညီခန့်ရဲ့တခါရဲ့အဲ့ဒါက10ကိုရှာပေးပါနော်အဲ့တော့နောက်ထပ် room 4ကျန်သေးတယ် room 4ကတစ်ချက်ကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့လေဟို6 to 9လေးကိုပြန်ပြီးရှာပေးပါဟုတ်ပြီနော်6 to 9လေးကိုပြန်ရှာပေးပါနော်တော့ sentence လုပ်တဲ့ example sentence ရောတူမှာမဟုတ်ဘူးပေါ့တော့တကယ်ချင်းနဲ့တိုင်ပင်ပြီးတော့ဘယ်လိုလုပ်မလဲဆိုတာကိုချက်လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှဆက်မယ်နော်မင်းကို room 2နဲ့ထည့်ပေးလိုက် Seems like the car, Elvin, and you can already finish their test. Okay, tell me about it.
They are so easy, like Danny doing something, recommend doing something, suggest doing something. Yeah, the examiners, Alvin, well,
Tonight and recommend. I tonight eating out with my family, and I recommend going out with my friends.
He suggested going for a walk together.
Okay. So as usual, you can didn't say anything like a walk, did he?
Yeah, I try to I try to
You
make
try
him
to
talk.
convince him to
Yeah.
talk, but he didn't. You can. Why didn't you participate in the discussion? Tell me. Why didn't you participate? Why? You can text me. Text me directly. You can give me the reason. Because you cannot do like that all the time, okay, Nika? Okay, you text me directly from chat or somewhere. I just, task you guys about your observation. In fact, I did one thing, but I don't know whether you guys are all right or not.
In my opinion, like he can at least, at least he need to say like agree with our ideas or something like that.
Yes.
I asked him, do you agree with my ideas? And he didn't reply.
Yeah, I see. That's the problem. You always did that one. Okay. Maybe I have to talk to your teacher, Xiaogao, because I don't know what kind of problem you are facing with, or you just don't want to do that, or I don't know. But if you join the class, you have to do the process or the instructions I gave. That's important. You cannot stay like that. When you go to the university, there gonna be a group board and you say nothing and you will say you will get 0 for the group board, because in university they give the mark for the contributing some activity or for contributing in the project. This is important. Okay, okay. I give you guys a task that is okay to find the appropriate proposition for those, like number 1 from 9. For those group, you have to find the appropriate proposition, right, from the list. But did you Google it?
No.
No. What did you find?
Oh, I guess it.
Yeah.
You guess. Okay.
So like not really guess it, because I already know them because of my everyday usage and reading books.
Oh yeah. And anyone else?
I didn't get your question. What did you ask?
Okay. I mean, you have to, some of you, right, who has to find from number 1 to 9, you have to find the appropriate preposition too. So for preposition, do you Google it, or what do you do to get the right answer? Somebody say they guess because they are
we just
using this
think.
one in everyday life. Sorry?
We just think.
You're okay. You also just think about that and like guessing. Okay, do the guess. And anything else? Anyone else who go to Google, or anyone else who go to book for that? I was testing your observation, I was testing here is the language tip. I always explain about the language tip, right? But now I skip a part. So you don't need to go to Google or anything. Like this language tip is everything you need for your exercise, right? I just intentionally skipped. Accuse of, apologize for, blame someone for, explain about, congratulate on, forgive for, insisted on. Okay. And here is above in the ing form, followed by above in the ing form. You don't need to think, you just only can have the facts by making the observation. Okay, anyway. Room 1. Room 1 teacher room ခုနကဘာတူလဲတက်ခ room ကဘယ်ရလဲ room 3 လား
Yes, Chair.
Yes,
Okay,
Chair.
room 1 က teacher ကိုပြောပါအောင်1 to 5 room 1ကဘာတူတွေလဲပြောမယ်နော်
Yeah, long long will
No,
take.
yes, yes.လုံးလို့ဖွဲ့လုံးလို့တင်းလို့ Lalo? Yes?
Chair.
Oh, sorry, I'm waiting.
Wait, Chair. Like my line just lagged a few seconds ago. What did you just say?
Oh, okay. So you were supposed to make a sentence, right?
Yeah, 1 to 5.
From 1 to 5. So what were the sentences?
And like for number 2, he blamed Susan on stealing his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And for number 3,
Yes.
and mom congratulate Andrew for getting good marks in exam. And
Teacher Ali, ဒါအဲ့ကြတော့ congratulate ကကြတော့ on နဲ့တွေ့တယ်နော် congratulate က on နဲ့တွေ့မယ်နော်
yes,
preposition က on နဲ့တွေ့မယ်ပြီးတော့နောက်တစ်ခု forgive
and father forgive his son for doing a small mistake. And my proposition was right in that.
Yes, forgive is you have to use for forgive, okay?
Okay, and for number 5, this picture reminds me of my childhood. Yeah.
Room 2.
I think room 2 is our room.
Yes, we are from room 2.
Yes, Sugila. Sule.
Yes, yeah, we are from room 2. I will just send in the chat, Karen.
Okay. How about your throat? Is it all right?
Yes, yeah, getting better.
Getting better than before.
Yes, yeah.
How about A sentences?
Actually, I'm not doing sentences. I mentioned the words, and Gami and Sulet is doing a sentence.
Okay, you cares quite. Sorry, this tests are so nice. Yeah, because that makes them to work together instead of separating. Sula said, my brother apologized me for breaking my favorite glass. I complained my neighbor about throwing the trashes within 2 days. I insisted on going birthday party. And offered her mom to cook Steve for dinner. Hope. အဲ့မှာလေးတစ်ချက်ခုနကတော့တစ်ဖွဲ့ကြတယ် room 4 လေးချက်ကိုရင်ပြောပြပါဒီမှာချက်ပြော room 4 room 4ကညံစောတို့ဖွဲ့ညံစောနဲ့ဘယ်သူနဲ့လဲနေထွန်းနဲ့
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So 6 to 9.
Yes. 6 to 9.
For number 6, we wrote the man deeply apologized for doing something wrong. And for number 7, parents complain about the teacher for not doing something.
Yes.
The kids insist on saving money to do something else. This is the drug dealer offered to do something about the cops chasing them.
Drug dealer. Okay. Solution တော့ဒီနောက်ကဥစ္စာကို AC လေးရပါပြီနော် page number 9ကဥစ္စာလေး exercise လုပ်ခဲ့ပြီမယ်နော် page workbook ရဲ့ page number 9မှာရှိတဲ့ exercise 2လေးကို homework ပဲပေးလိုက်တော့မယ်ချင်းအဲ့ဒါ homework လုပ်ခဲ့ပြီဒီနေ့ကနည်းနည်း group work သွားကြရလေးလေနည်းနည်း group work ပဲပေါ့နော်တခုခုသွားကြရရှိသေးရဆို writing လေးနည်းနည်း writing ဆိုအများကြီးတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေးပဲ point လေးပဲထုတ်ပြီးရေးရမှာနော်အဲ့တော့ကြည့်ကြည့်အောင်ဒီမှာက Dear Mrs. Turner or Mrs. Turner, I apologize for being late for school twice this week. My parents are away at the moment, and my grandparents are looking after me. They didn't have a car, so I have to take the bus to school. The bus has been late because there is a lot of traffic. I'm really sorry about this. I'll try my best to be on time in the future. Yours sincerely, Emma. Okay, you read this one again, and then you're gonna have to note this one. He started by something, then he do. So we have to take out the structure of this short message, short letter. Okay, so there will be 3 points. He started by, then he, finally he. So he started by, what did he say? I apologize for being late for school twice this week. So he started by apologizing. Apologizing for being late for school. And then what the structure said? He explained the reason, right? We can say he gave the reason. And finally, he promised.
So he will try his best to be on time in the future.
Yes, he promised to try his best to be on time. This is the structure. So this is the start of the summarizing passages or article. This is a very small passage that you started to summarize it, okay? So we have to, whenever you summarize the passage, you have to take out the part, okay? Firstly, what they say or something like that. You have to discriminate the parts, okay? You have to break down the parts. And then you collect it again, and you have to choose the pure information. So you don't need to include the how can I say, the speech inside of your summary of someone. Okay, so this is the start of making the summary. Pay attention, please. Okay, now you know 3 points, right? Okay, here's your thing. Here's your thing. You have to write a note for apology. Is Number 4 တွေ့လား You see number 4 exercise 4 Write a no apology to your teacher based on the following situation Yesterday you left school early without permission. You had an appointment at the dentist and you only remember at least the last minute. But, for me, I just would like to, the same situation is not exciting. So I want you guys, as you guys can do very well, I want you guys to do this different situation. Maybe to apology. To somebody to just give the apology to somebody for your mistake you have done in the previous week. Okay, so the mistake can be different according as you guys are different. Okay, so I just want you guys to make the apology to somebody. Maybe it could be your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, or your neighbor, or the people on the street is fine. Okay, you have to give the apology to the somebody for your mistake you have done in the previous week. So you just flashback about your previous week and then give me this one. Your structure has to be first one, you have to apologize for something or for your mistake. Okay, you have to apologize for your mistake and then you have to give the reason. Thirdly, you have to promise you are trying the best not to do this one again. Okay, so this 3 points you have to include in your short message. The message has to be short one, but not too short. Okay. If you have done nothing, like you don't do any mistake last week, you can make it up. Okay, you can create yourself. I'm gonna give you time. 5 minutes is all right, right? 5 minutes is all right. 5 minutes. 5 minutesအချိန်ပေးပါမယ်။အဲ့တော့5 minutesမှာတစ်ချက်ကိုအရင်တော့ကလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့ message တစ်ခုနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့เนาะအရင်တစ်ပတ်ကပေါ့เนาะအရင်ဝေးမဟုတ်ဘူးအရင်တစ်ပတ်ကလုပ်ခဲ့တဲ့ message တစ်ခုနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့ဒီ apology letter လေးတစ်ခုရေးပေးပါ။ဒါမှမဟုတ်လေ message လေးတစ်ခုပေါ့နော်။ structure က3ခုပါရမယ်။တစ်ခုကကြတော့ round တစ်ခုကကို apologize လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတဲ့အကြောင်းပါမယ်။ပြီးရင်ဘာဖြစ်လို့အဲ့ message ကိုလုပ်ခဲ့တာပါဆိုတာပါမယ်။လုပ်ချင်လို့လုပ်ခဲ့တာလား။နောက်ဆုံးတစ်ခုကကြတော့ဒီလိုနောက်တစ်ခေါက်မှာအဲ့လိုတွေမဖြစ်တော့ပါဘူးဆိုတဲ့ဟာပြောတာလေးပါ။အဲ့လိုမဖြစ်ဖို့အတွက်စူးစမ်းပဲဆိုတဲ့ဟာမျိုးအဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောတာပါ။ဒီတော့အခုရေးမယ်နော်။ရေးပြီးတစ်ချက်ပို့ပေးရမှာ။ If you have finished writing it and send it to me, your letter shouldn't be so long. Just only include 3 ideas I've already explained, and send it to me on Viber or on this Zoom chat is fine. I'm waiting. I think 5 minutes is already up. Time is already up. Is there anybody who has finished? Okay, Elvin Abby. Hold on. Okay. Elvin, Charlie, the reason you broke your glasses အဲ့မှာလေးဒါ that လေးထည့်လိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ပိုစီပြနော်တော်တော်ဖြစ်တောင်းလေးဖြစ်နေ The reason that you broke your glasses is it will be better. Next one is I apologize for making a noise last night. I did it because I wanted to listen music loudly. I'll listen with my earphone next time. Copy. You are stuck up. Firstly, I want to apologize for being weak of you for being. Hey, Malida, really, like, firstly, I want to apologize for waking you up. Okay, waking you up. That will be better. Waking you up late. I missed half of my class.
No shit. Like, how do I say?
For being wake up lada.
Yeah.
Wake up late. Wake up late lala. I missed
Yes.
I missed her for my class. Before that day, I went to bed at 12 o'clock. It's a little bit too late, and I totally forgot about tomorrow class. Next time I wake up, okay, get up, no, next time, no matter. Get up, I will get up early, but not sure. Emily, the dog out there, no? ဒါကဆိုလေအခုမှပေါ်တယ်လားသူနောက်ကြရကြ I apologize for forgetting your birthday date last week. I'm forgettingတမီအိမ်မာလေးတလားဟို last week ကလေအဲ့လိုမျိုးထည့်ထားလို့ရှိရင်ကြတော့ तू ကဓာတ်ရိုက်အဖြစ်တိတ်ပြီးမှဖြစ်ကျဘယ်လိုလေးထည့်လိုက်ဆို I apologize for forgetting your birthday date. That was last week ပေါ့နော် which was last week အဲ့လိုလေးထည့်လိုက်နော်အရင်တစ်ပတ်ကတော့သူ့မှာဖြစ်ခဲ့တဲ့ birthday date ပေါ့နော်ဒါပေမဲ့တမီးက last week မှာတော့မမှတ်မိတာမဟုတ်အဲ့လိုပုံစံမျိုးနော် I was busy with preparing for my examinations. I was ill and a minor operation. I am very sorry for my absence and I'll forget your birthday anymore. Okay, yeah, we so late. I'll go. Mr. Brooke, I apologize for the noise last night. I brought a new speaker and I didn't know how to control it. I'm really sorry if I disturbed you. I'll make sure it won't happen again. Great. I'll go be yourညစောလည်းမတွေ့သေးဘူးအော်တယောက်သူလာတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီသူ့လည်းဒီမှာလေးပို့ထားလုံးလုံးပို့ထားနော် Dear Mr. Thomas Jefferson, I apologize for giving you a wrong cake. I was busy, so I sent buyer delivery to you, but seems like the delivery was mistaken with another cake. Okay, but I'm now complaining to the delivery company, and they said they would send the right cake to you by this evening. I'm sorry again, and I promise it will never happen again. Great, you're sincerely Lolo. Oh, that's great. No, your writing really obviously improved a lot than the before.
Thanks, Jack.
Yes, and then do I need to go for you? Not sure. Okay. Lin let Lin.
Yeah, I have already sent out. Like the Wi-Fi is a little bit lagging in the visual.
Sorry, I just want to give you apology for being late. I was taking a bit too long. I promise I'll try my best next time. I think this is the thing you made it up. I don't believe you were taking the bed too long.
This is just like because like I didn't do anything wrong with anyone else previous week.
Yes, I know you just made it up. It's fine. Review clean yeah. Your name what? There is a one good thing about of online teaching and one bad thing about online teaching. Online teaching, if you open the camera or I can check whether you are on the lesson or you catch up or not, just only by one word. But in the class it's not okay. But one thing that is supposed to be a weak point, it is you just only pretend that you disconnected and then the Wi-Fi or something and you can leave, right, and take a rest. But it's not okay all the time. It's not okay all the time. You may miss the lessons. But these days, electricity is always on and off again and again. The things can be like the excuse can be taken. a project ဒီချက်8 project ကတော့မလုပ်သေးပဲproject လေးကြည့်ကြည့်အောင်နော် fight တက်လျာအောင်ရှိသေးလားရှိတော့ဒီမှာပြောထား Sarah there is no Sarah ပြောထားဒီပေါ်မှာရှိနော် a scene from a family life family life မှာအမြဲတမ်းဖြစ်တဲ့ scene ဆိုတော့ဖြစ်ပျက်တစ်ခုပေါ့ဟုတ်လား Write the short script of a typical morning at home with your family. It can be realistic or comic. Include realistic လည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ် comic လည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဆိုအမှန်လည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်ဒါမှမဟုတ်ကျွန်တော်ဒီတိုင်းကွက်ကိုဖန်တီးထားတဲ့ဟာလည်းဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်being include some of the reporting verbs in the use of English box ဒီချက်ခုနကတော့တုံးတဲ့ reporting verbs တွေကတစ်ခုထည့်ပြောပါတဲ့ဒါတစ်ခုတူမနှစ်ခုပေါ့နော် Here are some examples ဒီမှာ example ပြထားတယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီမှာ example က3ခုပြထားတယ် they show 3 examples the first example is about the conversation between the Sarah and Nina Sarah said Sarah, Nina and Mom are in the kitchen at the time Sarah said there's no orange juice left you've drank it all Nina no I haven't Mom Sarah's just accused me of drinking all the juice so here they use accused me okay and Mom say don't worry girls just reminded me to get some on the way home This is about the 5 is shouting from the bathroom and this is a Jawed is in his room getting ready for school 5 the shower is freezing it's your fault Jawed don't blame me for using all the hot water I was only in the shower for a few minutes So here they say about the blame and for, right? By using it by ing. Next one is that. That is in the kitchen and Daniel, age 6, comes in holding his elbow. Daniel said, "Oh, Dad, I fell down from the stair. I caused my elbow. Well, why do you insist on wearing those ridiculous slippers?" You know, you always fell over on them. But here they say insist on. So you make such kind of 2 conversation that happen between you and one of your family members as usual. Okay, then just talk to me. I think you can talk to me in Prutu.အခုချစ်ချင်းအောင်ပြောလို့ရမလားရလား For me, my sisters always said, okay, my home name is Thuzar, and they say, Thuzar, you have to fold the clothes all the time. You have to fold the clothes and take it and put it in your wardrobe. They always say like that. Then I always insisted on, okay, I'm teaching. I will do it later. I'll go. Have you ever got the same situation? I mean, maybe one of your family member told you to do something in the very morning or at night or maybe at any time.
Yes.
Yes, what was that?
It was about washing my clothes and sweeping the floor.
Yeah. Yes. It's about the cleanest part. It's boring. Lolo, how about you, Lolo?
Usually that kind of conflict doesn't happen.
So So according to your word, it's supposed to be you really do mistakes at home, and you keep your house clean. I mean, room clean, not house.
And I guess so, but I didn't receive any complaint.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Anyway, all right, guys. Let's call it a day, and we'll see on Friday again, right? So on Friday, you may or may not catch your result. I mean, it depends on the time I catch during the week. I think you may get the result on that day. But so how about your other teachers? So you've already did the exam for like before my exam, you've already taken 2 subjects. So how about them? Your teachers already gave you the result at once. You did the exam.
Maybe after 3 or 4 days.
Or 2 or 3 days later.
Regarding our results.
Okay. So how about the report card? Have you already? Oh, of course you haven't received it, right? Not all the subjects are finished. All the subjects finished?
No,
Not yet.
3 subjects are left, still
Oh,
left.
3 subjects left. Okay. Okay. But you already know about the previous 2 subjects that you have taken. You already know about the result of the previous 2 subjects. Okay. Got it. Okay. Then thank you very much for coming today, guys. See you on Friday again. Bye bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
Chair.
Chair. Bye.
Bye, Chair.
Have a nice day.